Tiger fans, but they have adopted the Knights as their Florida team. They carry a bitter hatred for the Florida Gators, I can tell you that. FSU fans have nothing on them. I've been blessed to be around football my entire adult life as a high school coach and find success doing it. UCF is a big part of that. In 1979, thanks to my parents, I was allowed to come over to UCF and be part of the football genesis here. I was lucky that Don Jonas was my coach. Perfect guy for the job. He rallied the city, he rallied the team, and he rallied the school to a winning record. A signature moment from that season that sticks in my mind every time I think about it. I just talked to the video people outside about it. It's the first home football game. Division III record crowd, 14,000 fans. I was a captain as a freshman from O'Galley. Had a lot more hair back then. I remember after the coin toss turning around, there's a wall of people, and my stomach started doing flips. Fort Benning had the ball first with an All-American quarterback named Lehman Hall. And Ron Johnson intercepts a pass on the first drive, and the place goes nuts. I couldn't hear the quarterback in the huddle. For a freshman, that was something. To seal the game, Doug Gatewood, another friend of mine, intercepts a pass. We go on to beat them, and we start off 4-0. I got to tell you, walking around this campus undefeated is pretty special. It was a great feeling. Not one of us wanted to be anywhere else. As a little trivia from 1979, a little further north in Gainesville, the Gators were 0-4, and they finished that season 0-10. The 4 years here are great. Of course, college is a lot of fun. It's about the relationships you make. And let me quickly thank Manny Messenger and all the Letterman's board for keeping that Letterman's group going. That's a lot of fun. Appreciate all the work you guys do. It's about your teammates, my offensive line guys. Two are here tonight, Jeff Parsons, Mark Gator Benedict, George McGluda's in the Hall of Fame, Jimmy Bray, Dan Hignite, Mike Carter, guys I still stay in touch with. The guys I was nose to nose with and got to know intimately were the defensive guys. Locked horns with Billy Giovanetti for 4 straight years. Doug Gatewood, same, 4 straight years. 2 pass rushers that gave me fits, Michael Shaughnessy and Darryl Rudd are here tonight. Great football players. Our defense was really good. Coach Murphy was my offensive line coach. He really taught me how to play. I was a much smaller player back then, and Coach Murphy taught me great technique and taught me how to play as a smaller player. He also taught us all mental toughness. He had a wide variety of torturous drills that he liked to put us through that helped out there. After UCF, we were all lucky again. The USFL had just started up. A lot of the teams trained in Florida, and there were 2 coaches that would help us out. None of us had agents. We didn't have training facilities like they do now. There was a gentleman named Bugsy Engelberg and Tom Bland that were involved with the Bandits organization, but they reached out and helped a lot of us UCF guys find a place to try. I got 2 opportunities, one in '84 and one in '85, to try to play pro ball. It didn't work out, but I learned a lot. It was all part of my education, stuff I would use later. And I appreciate the effort those 2 guys made. It was time to get a real job. I was hired as a head coach at age 26, and 7 years later, I'd be looking for a job. A quote came across my desk the other day. It said, "There are no failures, only feedback." And for 10 years, I'd gotten a lot of feedback. I was looking for a job that summer, but something else would step up and help me out a lot, and it was in the form of UCF again. Alan Gooch, a former teammate, was on the staff of Gene McDowell. I believe he put in a good word for me, and I was going to get to go out and work with the defense during spring football. It was a break because I'd been a head coach, and I'd never been an assistant. And I'd kind of been an offensive-minded guy. I'd never been put with the defense. I was put with Deke Pollard, and a lot of you guys know Deke. He's one of the best that you could get put with for a defensive coach. And it was a valuable experience for me. It really put all the pieces together for me as a football coach. And I got UCF to thank for that, as well as some former teammates. I ended up coming back to Brevard County. I got the Palm Bay High job in 1996. And again, another UCF guy, one of the toughest fullbacks to ever play here, Perry Belasis, was on my staff. They were 3-7 when we got the job. People always assumed they were winners. Perry helped us change the culture there. Tough, hard-nosed coach. UCF alumni Coach Coughlin is with me now. My offensive coordinator is a baseball alumni, Bert Clark, who I believe is might have played with Justin Pope, who's going in tonight, and Jason Arnold. He's my offensive coordinator. So UCF guys have been a part of my whole career. In 2000, we win it all, and UCF put all the pieces there. In closing, let me say how much pride it gives me to be a Letterman. You accomplished nothing alone. Thanks for helping me.